What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right. So, look, I'm not a big fan of Kendrick Perkins. I don't think that he is exactly the most groundbreaking analyst we've ever seen or heard, but he does make an interesting point when it comes to the perception and the reaction to Anthony Davis and the perception and reality of Kawhi Leonard. We're quick to call, and rightfully so, I guess, to a large extent, we're quick to call Anthony Davis names, in particular street clothes, which is something that Charles Barkley came up with, right? It's because of Anthony Davis's tendencies to miss basketball games due to injuries that other people either would not miss games for or they would be back much earlier. A lot of times, Davis grimaces in pain and rolls around the floor as if he suffered a major serious injury, only to find out that it's a sprain. So, yeah, a lot of that is justified with AD. But right now, shit, man, AD has been playing lights out basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers the last 4 to 5 basketball games. Unbelievable. He's been playing shit. We haven't seen this level of play in AD. Really, I would even say, fuck the bubble, since his New Orleans days. He's moving better. He looks better. His jumper's starting to fall. I mean, he looks like the AD of 2016, 2017. But Kendrick Perkins' point is, well, if we've been ridiculing AD like this, why don't we do? Well, how all of this obeisance? Why are we showing all this obeisance toward Kawhi Leonard when he misses substantially more games than Anthony Davis, especially over the last 4 to 5 years? And he's absolutely 100% correct. He said, and I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment section below. He says, if they calling AD street clothes, then what the hell are we calling Kawhi Leonard? Pajamas? I mean, damn, come on, carry on. And he's right. I mean, after all of this hype for this upcoming season that Kawhi Leonard's finally back, only to see him only playing 3 out of, 18 or 19 games. He's only scored 25 points this entire season. This comes after missing the entire 2021-22 NBA season and not having played since the 2021 Western Conference, semifinals? And here we are. Kawhi Leonard talking about this is going to be a 2-year experience, so don't expect him to play on a regular basis anytime soon, including this year. You know, and then when you look at the fact that for his career, Kawhi Leonard has missed 36% of his games. 36%. That's not far off of 4 out of every 10 games, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think the one thing that helps him is, of course, the championships. In particular, the championship run in 2019. You know, when we saw him carry that Raptors team. All right? Now, that run bought him a lot of time, especially considering the fact that he did load manage that season, and it worked. He load managed. He did play in 60 games, but ultimately it seemed like it worked. But ever since then, the load management strategy has not been effective. If anything, his injury problems are becoming more pronounced, more severe. He just got hurt again recently. What did he do? Sprain his ankle? rolled his ankle or something like that, or something with his ankle. So he's going to miss a couple of more games. And the issue with Kawhi Leonard at this point is, man, will this guy ever get healthy enough where he could play potentially 60 games? That's the limit for him because of the fact that he's going to load manage. And you know what's interesting? I read a report that said that load managing actually is more than likely detrimental to players. Even though load managing is supposed to preserve players, in actuality, going through the grind of an NBA season actually helps to keep players healthier. And that when players are resting or they're not going through that normal grind, it actually seems to do something to their bodies to the point where it makes them more susceptible to injuries. I don't know whether, going through the grind makes your muscles more taut or more used to certain wear and tear, used to a certain type of grind, or makes your body used to a certain type of harder incline, or whatever the term I'm trying to use. The studies show that resting, cutting back on cardio, cutting back on workouts, not playing, it actually seemed to make players more susceptible to getting hurt in the long run. So maybe we should just revisit and relook at and re-examine this entire load management thing, because it doesn't seem to work. If anything, why are players getting hurt more often? We see that, right? Players are getting hurt more often despite the bigger, stronger, faster crap, But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this. Do you agree with Kevin? Do you agree with Kendrick Perkins? Should we be going at Kawhi Leonard harder? I say absolutely. Pajamas, that's funny, The guy he's not playing, man. But people somehow look at him as, well, he's off guard, he's off hands. We can't talk about him. And some of it has to do with AD being part of Clutch and playing with LeBron, and, well, definitely playing with LeBron. And, there's always have to be, scapegoats when it comes to LeBron. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Tell me what you guys think.